Hello and welcome back to the Gosforth Handyman Tips Library. A couple of months ago I showed you like the de facto standard way of dividing angles using a compass and a bevel. Today I'm going to show you the kind of shortcut, quicker way of doing it, just using an off-cut piece of skirting board or baseboard. This is the easier way of doing it. It doesn't get away from the fact that using a compass and bevel is the way that'll get you out of various problem situations where you might not always have a board with you that's got perfectly parallel sides, because it does have to have perfectly parallel sides. If it doesn't, it won't work. So if you just grab an offcut of wood and it happens to have a slight angled rip cut on it, and you use that to divide your angles, it won't work. So all I'm saying is you need to know the compass method, but I'll show you a quicker way. Try and find a Sharpie that actually works. Right. So imagine you've got like the inside of a bay window or something like that, and you need to cut the skirting, the baseboard around it. So you're going to be doing that and that. So you need to divide this angle here. This has to be exactly split in half. Or imagine you're fitting a new windowsill in a bay and every angle needs to be perfectly bisected all the way around. They're always fun because you can guarantee every angle will be different. So, as I say, I've shown you the compass method of doing it, and I'll include a link in the description and up above, wherever up above is. Here's a slightly easier way of doing it. You need to draw it out on something. Although, well, I'm saying that. Okay, I'll show you two ways. So, depending on the circumstances where you are, you might have to draw it out on a scrap of wood or a big piece of paper or something. So you would get your angle off the wall using your bevel, lock that in, go to your board that you're going to draw this out on, and then work it out from there. But what you can do is you can put a piece of tape on the floor. Let me grab a piece of tape. This will only really work if they've got like solid floors, obviously, that you can stick the tape to. You might be able to do it sticking it to carpet, but I wouldn't like to guarantee the accuracy of it. All you do, line up that, do a line, line up that, do a line, and boys and girls, where that crosses is your intersected angle. And then all you need to do is take your bevel, find that angle and line it up, lock it in, take that to your miter saw or whatever, do your cut, and job's a good one. And as I say, if you're doing it on just a board and you can't do it on the floor, you would have traced that out onto a piece of paper or something, as I say, probably onto a scrap of wood. I'm only using a Sharpie, by the way, so you can see it. You would be using a pencil. But you would just do exactly the same principle. And there is your divided angle. And we now know that that angle there is exactly the same as that angle there. Dead simple. As I say, only works if your scrap of wood that you happen to have lying around has parallel sides, which if you're doing baseboards and skirtings, it almost certainly will have. But depending on the job you're doing, you might not have something like that kicking about. And it works fine if the angle's under 90 degrees as well. I'll just show you that. So if we were wanting to split this angle, there you go, done. How to split an angle with a parallel board. Thank you for watching, see you next time, bye.